Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now this could be a chance. And Sonny! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Vardiol. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Now this could be a chance. He's through, now is he in? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. Now the delivery. Haaland! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? Sonny! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That'll be a throw. Vieira. Serginho. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And Demiral. That has not gone well. Now it's Sané. That's very neat. And they're quick. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Vieira. Campbell. Serginho. And it's McAllister. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way past. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can clear it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. Serginho gets into some space. Messi finds himself offside. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Haaland. It's Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the left. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka carries the ball down the right. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Haaland. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today,
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. McAllister. And it's Messi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Goretzka. To Bruno Fernandes. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Guardiola gets it away. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes gets into a good position. Haaland! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Son Heung-min. And he's gone searching crossfield. Just eases him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on... Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Guardiola. And it's Goretzka. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think a warning's about right. Just a slight rush of blood. Nothing too intentional.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Played up towards the front line. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It looked as though that might lead to some... That could spell trouble. McAllister knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without complication. Sané.
Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Son Heung-min. Here's Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's run loose here, and he's managed to get free. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 20, McAllister.
Now it's Messi.
Coming on the field, number 7.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 4, Casemiro. Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Akanji. Manchester United getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but...
Could be danger here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Galatasaray making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Koundé, Ruben Neves might just make this. Now it's Messi. Vardiol. Vardiol looking to run onto it. De Jong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Jong couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? And we're done. Manchester United are going up, and now they can dream. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Vieira making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Now it's Sancho. Fires it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Kane. Emerson. And it's Messi. And it's Vieira. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. And here's Sancho. Ball driven. Oh, what a climb! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Swung over. Now it's Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Knocks it out wide. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sancho. Ambitious ball here. Hangs Brings in a cross. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Fernandez. Chips it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Yamal. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Serginho's cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Sancho. And it's Serginho. Vieira. That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. And that was nowhere near his best. Campbell, a player of legendary status. Sancho. Sancho going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Robertson gets good distance on it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And Serginho. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The ball goes in, climbs up big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's there to belt it away. Haaland. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Vieira. Threads one in. That's good vision. Van Dijk with the clearance. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's nice. Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
We come to you now with a quick
Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That has been cut short.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's in on goal. And a chance! He's scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He shifted it to the flank. Ball swung in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. He's had a shot! And another try! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Place it in low. Messi. Emerson. Vieira. Campbell. Yamal puts his foot on the gas, and he's found a way past. Yamal! He has done it! Into the lead once more. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 61 minutes is number 19.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane is onto this. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Sancho receives it in a wide position. Van Dijk. That's very neat.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Stood up well to him there. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Referee's given a throw. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Robertson.
Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
Serginho.
Number 20,
And it's Messi.
Coming
Knocks
on
it
the
into
field,
space.
Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Messi.
Number 21,
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header! And he's straight offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Mbappe. Casemiro. Here's Vieira. And it's De Jong. Messi picks it up out wide. Crosses it into the area. Van Dijk tries to clear. And that's been judged, surely! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's Zelarayan. Emerson Royale. Emerson Royale puts them all in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good spread. And the flag has stayed down. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Schlotterbeck. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Robertson. Zelarayan. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kamavinga.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross needs to be good.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan.
Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! No way through, so real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga gets a foot in here. And this is Kane. And he shoots! It's there! And Nigeria are ahead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. Now it's Messi, looking for options for movement. Wan-Bissaka, played out towards the right wing. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a very piece. Good for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot's chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
Nigeria with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And it's Hakimi. He's had a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That ball looks a good one. Son Heung-min. It's a good foot in there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Sancho. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, another set play.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Flings in a cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Kane. Sancho. Now it's Sancho. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sancho, and he's managed to get free. There they go, hunting in packs. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Olmo.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Serginho, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Fernandes.
Two added minutes has been
Strong
indicated.
challenge, that could leave a mark. Sancho. Sancho proves just a little bit too strong. Camavinga. Crunching tackle. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a mighty effort! It's hit the crossbar! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Hakimi. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they've got a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's one-on-one! Can he finish? He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
60 minutes played. And it's McAllister. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And that has been clubbed away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rashford. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's made its way to him. Well, they've got it again. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tries to play it through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Driving forward. He is through here. Look at the space here. And the shot! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in space and looking for options. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foot in. And this is Kane.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Rashford voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please take some time out to give your support.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury.